Hey, this is William Tincup. Listen, I want to invite you to a webinar that Lyft and Teamable are putting on around diversity. I'm going to attend, and the reason I actually care about this subject is I get asked all the time about diversity, and because I blog and write, and I have strong opinions, people kind of want to get my take. And for years, I've kind of said some of the same things, that gender and race, while important, if not critical, are not the hub of diversity and inclusion today, or shouldn't be. They should be spokes in a much larger wheel of how we look at diversity and inclusion. So I'm excited about the webinar to kind of learn about Lyft's take, especially as it relates to kind of what's going on at Uber. What has this great firm done in light of what maybe their strongest competitor has done or not done in that case? I've always been asked about kind of colorblind, like what's the concept of colorblind. I have a strong reaction to people that tell me that they're colorblind because I don't believe in the concept that you can look at someone and then not see, or choose to not see, their culture or their gender or anything that makes them different. And I kind of look at it and say, well, differences exist. To act like everyone's the same is kind of childish. And to act like it's not there is, to me at least, is also fairly childish. I kind of approach diversity by like, well, let's just celebrate that we're different. Let's just acknowledge, like, oh, okay, I grew up this way. I went to these schools. This is my religious affiliation or background. Like all the baggage, like just bring it all up and celebrate all of it, even the parts that maybe are kind of painful to talk about, especially some of the more historic things around diversity and inclusion. So having strong opinions is obviously kind of how I've lived my life, but I want to hear kind of how you look at diversity and what you think about it. And I'm really excited about this webinar. I'm kind of excited just to learn what they think and what the folks at Teamable think about diversity and inclusion, and kind of, especially in the bubble, not just about Uber and, that stuff, but also there in Silicon Valley and kind of a hotbed of hiring and trying to hire a lot of different talent. You see themes like women in tech and, what can we do? And obviously with the recent election, you've got kind of more of a stance either pro or against immigrants. Like I want to hear like their whole take on all of that. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you join us, and I can't wait for it. So please sign up, and we'll all be there. All right, thanks.